I'm about to get married to my friend's ex-husband, but I do not know how to tell her about it. And I equally do not want her to hear it from someone else. Please advise me. Hi, everyone. It is Precious here again. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time passing through my channel, please do well to subscribe, okay? And turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop another interesting story, you'll be one of the first persons to get notified. And if you're my returning viewer, always coming to like my video, you always comment. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support and I do not take it for granted at all. And guys, please support my other social media platforms. The links are in my bio. You can click there and give me a follow, like my page, and engage on the stories that I post there. And if you want to send me your story, you can go ahead and send it to my TikTok DM. And whenever I read it out, I will let you know. And as you guys know, I come here with interesting true life stories. And the one I have today is this story will this story will teach you not to trust anybody and mind the people you keep close as friends. So sit back and enjoy. I met this lady at my workplace 2 years ago. Let's call her Ruth. Me and Ruth became very good friends. When we met, she had been married to her husband for 2 years. Let's call him Jerry. I'll never forget the first day I met Jerry. I was immediately attracted to him, and there was no way he didn't feel the same way about me. I could see the way he looked at me, and I knew he wanted me the same way I wanted him, your friend's husband. Okay. But Ruth was my friend, and I didn't want to come between her and her husband. So I respected myself. I tried my best to stay away from both of them. But Ruth was always inviting me over to their house. And so gradually, I became friends with Jerry and we started chatting more often. But we never crossed the line. Like I said before, I didn't want to hurt Ruth like that. Last year, I think around October or so, I noticed that Ruth wasn't looking happy as she used to. She was always moody or always lost in thoughts. Now, when I became very good friends with Ruth, I used to go to their house almost every weekend. And for some time now, whenever I go around, I could feel the tension between Ruth and Jerry. Something was definitely wrong between them. So one day she opened up to me and told me that she was no longer happy in her marriage. She said Jerry had grown distant and she was suspecting he was cheating on her. For some reason, I knew Jerry would never do such a thing. He was just not that kind of man. She said things were not like the way they used to be in their marriage, and she had tried everything. Yet it was like she was the only one doing all the work. It was as if Jerry had given up on them. Immediately, I started asking myself if I was the reason why. There was definitely chemistry between Jerry and I, but our conversations have always been friendly. Like I said before, I didn't want to come between them. So I just advised her and told her to keep hoping for the best. Then, a few weeks after this conversation, she came to me and confided in me that there is this other guy who was interested in her, and they've been chatting since she started having problems in her marriage. I knew I should have told her to stop chatting with him. She was a married woman after all, but she was a grown up woman, and it was not in my place to tell her what to do with her life. I just told her to do what makes her happy. She continued talking to this guy, and I could see that things were escalating. I started feeling bad for Jerry. He didn't deserve this. According to Ruth, there was nothing going on between him and this new guy, but I didn't believe her. I felt like Jerry deserved to know what his wife was doing behind him. Okay. And so I told him to go through his wife's phone and read the messages between her and this guy. If it was true that there is nothing going on between them, then there was nothing wrong with him reading their messages. He did, and I was right. Something more was going on. I told him not to tell Ruth that I was the one who told him about this new guy. Ruth came to work the next day almost in tears. She swore that there was nothing going on between her and that guy and that he had proposed to her before, but she had refused to have anything to do with him. She insisted and told him that she was a married woman. She was acting like she was the victim in the whole situation. Like, you're a married woman. Why would you even entertain another man? A few days after this, Jerry left her, and all this happened in February. Now, I've been talking to Jerry since then, and I can feel things progressing between us. He has told me he wants to take things to the next level, and I want that also. But Ruth is definitely going to hear about this. Since she's still my friend, I want to do things the right way. I want to tell her. I don't want her to hear it from another person. I want to tell her by myself. But I still want peace to reign. How do I tell her about this relationship between her ex-husband and I without causing too much drama? I just want to do the right thing. Please advise me. Auntie wants to do the right thing, and she did not advise her friend to stop talking to. Well, in this case, this story is annoying me. Well, in this case, these two women kind of contributed to whatever it is that is going on. Because to start with, why are you talking to someone else when you know you are married? I don't want to blame anybody, but two of them are at fault. And this one, why would you even have eyes on your friend's husband? Like, how do you guys do these things? Why would you have eyes on your friend's husband? That is diabolic, bro. Guys, if you watched to this point, thank you for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around. And if you know you've not subscribed to this channel up to now, please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be one of the first persons to get notified whenever I drop another interesting story. And if you've not followed my TikTok and Facebook account, please do well to follow. The links are in my bio. Send me a direct message on TikTok if you want me to share your story. Like this video if you've not till now, and share to your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.